So you did it. Your stream is starting to grow and you want to take it to the next level to be bigger and better on your live streaming platform. But you know what? You can't do it alone. You're gonna need some help. Some of the best help you're gonna find is gonna come from your own community by introducing some of those people into the role of a moderator. Selecting a moderator can be one of the best improvements you can make to your live streaming channel. But how do you pick a good moderator? Picking the correct moderator can be a very controversial topic. Do you reward people that are there day in and day out? Do you reward the person who's donated the most to help your channel grow with improvements? Perhaps you should pick your best friend or another live streamer. There are so many things that are unanswered, but I'm gonna answer all your questions on how to pick the best moderator for your live streaming channel. In this video right here, I'm gonna go over all the tips and tricks, so stay tuned. Let's go. Hey, it's me, it's Wild, coming at you for my stream support playlist where I bring you the best tips and tricks. And if this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow and improve your stream, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. And hey, at any point in this video, if you like the products or the services that I'm talking about, did you all a favor? Put links in the show notes below, so make sure you check them out. Choosing the correct moderators for your live streaming channel is gonna be a game changer. It's gonna allow you to focus more on the content that you're generating online, rather than focusing on things that are going on in the background, or really things that really don't need your attention that your moderators can take care of. So this way it'll generate a better flow for the content that you're generating. And because of this reason, it's super important that you select the proper moderators to help grow your channel in the correct way. So I reached out to one of my really good friends who's a moderator of a lot of big streamers out there to help me generate a list of tips and tricks of what will make you select the proper moderators for your channel. So I'd like to give a special thank you to my friend Lord Schaefer for helping with this list. Make sure you give him a nice follow on his Twitter, linked in the show note below. Our first tip is take your time when selecting your moderators. As you're starting to grow with your live streaming presence and career, a lot of people feel the need that they have to introduce moderators really quickly, and that's not true. Take your time when selecting your moderators because you want to make sure you select the proper ones. One big pitfall that I see from a lot of streamers out there is they typically reward loyal viewership from people that are there day in and day out to be potential moderators. Remember, a moderator should be able to help facilitate conversation, help with special events, help out with what links should be approved within your channel, help with commands and timers. There's a bunch of things that moderators need to help run within your channel or keep track of. And just because somebody shows up day in and day out doesn't mean they fall into this category. Tip number 2 is all about having your moderators fall in line with community characteristics. Make sure the potential moderator that you're considering is someone that is a team player that can work well with others. Remember, this moderator is gonna have to work with you as well as the community and the other people that you moderate within your channel. Think about what key characteristics you want to have for a moderator to represent your channel. Do you want your moderator to be helpful? Perhaps you want them to spread positivity. Every moderator should be respectful. Your moderators need to be dependable to be able to help with commands, timers, and more importantly, be able to help with trolls or maybe immature people that come into your stream. But most importantly, you need to make sure that your moderators that you're going to select can be trusted. Do this. Make a list of key characteristics you want your moderators to have to represent within your channel. If somebody that you think would be a potential moderator can't hit most or all of that, it's probably not good to have them and you should probably move on to the next person. Our next tip is all about channel responsibilities and what you expect from moderators when they're in your channel. Let the potential moderators know that you expect certain things out of them when they're within your channel. This could be some things as simple as, displaying proper commands when somebody asks for a certain Twitter or Instagram account or Discord, or just even welcoming new people to the channel, or doing shoutouts. There's a lot of things that this can encompass, but it's best to state this up front when you're selecting moderators, so that way you can let them know what kind of responsibilities they're gonna have within your channel, so that way you can keep the content flowing. Since we're talking about responsibilities, let's talk about future responsibilities. One thing that I love to see from moderators are moderators that are not afraid to give out ideas that can help shape or grow or impact my stream. And this goes with honest, critical feedback from them. I love my moderators because they can be 100% real with me because they want the same thing from me. They want me to grow, they want me to have a bigger impact, they want to be entertaining, and they want me to have fun on stream. So they look for ways that's going to help me with that. It's all about how they can refine my stream to increase the quality so we can all grow together. Looking for the positives of a potential moderator are key. But you know what is just as much as a key? Looking for the negatives. So allow me to give you some warning signs and some red flags that you want to look out for potential moderators, because if somebody falls within these lines here, trust me, I can speak from experience. Choosing the wrong moderator for your channel can be a huge detriment to your growth and impact on the live streaming platform. Stay away from Notice Me Senpais or anybody that needs a little more attention. The problem is when you moderate these people, when new people come in, they kind of feel like they're not going to get noticed anymore, and thus they chase off the new people that come into the channel. You always want to make sure anyone that you moderate is going to welcome and make your channel feel like a welcoming spot for people to engage. And sadly, with these Notice Me Senpais or attention people, you know, they're going to scare a lot of these people off, which is going to really hurt your growth because they want it to be more about them. Since we're talking about people that crave attention, let's talk about a key factor of certain people out there: the donation daddy and the sugar mama. Look, it's super awesome that somebody dives deep into their wallet or purse and helps support you financially on your streaming adventures and your streaming careers. And there's something I want to make you super aware of, and ladies, please listen up. Just because somebody donates you money or helps support you financially doesn't mean they have a say-so within your channel and your stream. Your number one, your determination of how you want to run your channel is the utmost important. Just because somebody helps support you doesn't mean they have a say-so in how you run your life, how you run your channel, and how you overall run the whole entire community. Please be super aware of this one because I've seen this destroy certain streamers and certain channels. Another key aspect you want to be on the lookout for is looking for people that may be immature. And yes, I know the irony of this because I am immature, but you want to make sure you are sculpting your moderators to represent your channel the way you want it to be represented. And sometimes having somebody immature means they don't know how to handle people that are coming in and asking questions or just kind of poking the bear or trolls. Things can get out of hand really quickly, and you're responsible for everything that's in your video player and your chat window. And if you have an immature moderator handling things improperly, it can negatively affect your channel growth. Along with being immature, look out for people that may be toxic to new people coming into the channel. A lot of us love to joke around on Twitch or any live streaming platform, and we like to say inside jokes or little things that have happened in the past streams. But if somebody's new, they're not going to feel engaged, and if that moderator is not helping them and they make them feel, distant from the entire stream, trust me, you're not going to get any viewership. You're actually going to lose your retention, and that's bad. One of the most important things that is going to really stop people from engaging in your channel or lurkers from engaging in your channel is something called a mod wall. And that's when you see a ton of those swords all in your chat and there's no regular chatters. And this is going to sound weird, but it's been proven. If you have nothing but a mod wall, nobody knows when they can engage or come out of lurk and engage because they don't feel like it's a community that's going to be welcoming, because it feels like you've already created your own little clique. And we don't want that. We want to make sure that your stream, your channel is welcoming to everybody else. Now, each streamer is going to have their own set of personal rules out there, and allow me to share mine in addition to the ones that we just stated. I myself won't moderate anyone that I personally don't know or haven't gotten to know for an extended period of time on the live streaming platform. One of my big rules that I personally have is I won't moderate anyone that is not a live streamer as well. Being a live streamer, you have this whole different perception of how streams and how chats and how communities flow that you just get from being a streamer. And when you can rely on someone and get feedback from the person, they see it from the same perspective you do. They just plain understand how streaming works, and I can trust that. Speaking of trust, you're gonna need to get it from your moderators. I trust all of my moderators with my personal information, where I live, or how to facilitate certain things that may encompass all this trust factor around my live streaming channel. Trust is a must-have when you're choosing a moderator for your channel. My last personal tip that I have is generally I pick moderators that are around the same age bracket as me. And I do this for a few different reasons. It helps with the consistency of the flow of the channel because they kind of understand me and my age and how things are done. And it also helps with the continuity of the stream. everybody kind of knows the general flow or the engagement factor of how I like to do things because they've had the same kind of experiences that I've had in my life. Now, I know I just gave you a bunch of information and you're super excited to go and make your list to see who should be a moderator for your channel, and I'm excited for you too. But let me give you some final notes that is going to be really, really important for you. Make sure you let mods know that it's okay at any time to give up their sword, and it's okay that you may retract it at some point. Make sure you give them reasons why, or just be expected if somebody wants to give it up because, you know, people have lives. They get boyfriends, they get girlfriends, they go off to school, they get married, they have a new job, or maybe they just get tired of the platform. It's okay to give up a sword, but let people know it's okay that you may take away a sword too. If you're a live streamer, a broadcaster, a content creator, you need to know that your moderators won't be there every day. Like we stated before, people have lives, so get used to the fact that some people may not be there day in and day out. Just because you gave them moderator status doesn't mean they're anchored to your channel and your channel only. Speaking of being anchored, don't give somebody mod status just because you feel like that's gonna anchor them to your stream and your stream only. That's kind of a dick move, to be honest. You want people to discover new streamers, new content creators, all on this awesome live streaming platform known as Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Gaming, Mixer. Don't give somebody mod status just to anchor them to your channel and be mad when you see them in another channel. Make sure you make them feel welcome and make sure they discover all these new content creators as well. Always remember that your moderators owe you nothing. They're giving up their free time to help you with your streaming adventures and your streaming career. Unless you're paying them, you do not get to treat them differently. You don't get to yell at them, you don't get to judge at them just because they don't do a command or they don't help out or remove a link or help remove a troll. Look, they're giving up their free time to help you. So never treat them differently. And I see this a lot and I never really understood it. Just say thank you to the time they give. It will make a world of difference. Your moderators are going to be one of the biggest improvements you can make, so make sure you thank them. And for a super duper bonus last tip here is I want you all to be aware of when you pick a moderator, I want you to know that somebody else is probably going to be butthurt because you didn't pick them and they're going to leave. And there's nothing you can do about this. This will happen a lot. So just be aware of it. Just because you pick someone, they might not see eye to eye with the other person that you picked, and you may lose a certain percentage of your viewership. So just be aware of this key bonus fact that I gave you. Now that you've got all these key elements and assets that you can use to refine down on how to pick the proper moderator, let them know how you want your channel to be run. Let them know how to moderate chat, how to moderate links, what the commands are for your channel. There's a lot of things that you need to educate your moderators on. And just like we said, it's okay if they're not there every time. And when they are there, do me a favor. Say thank you. It'll go a long way. I would personally like to thank all the moderators that help out within my channel. You guys are all rock stars, and a superstar out there is Lord Schaefer. Thank you for helping me generate this list and helping all the community members out there on live streaming platforms. If you guys like this video and you want me to make more videos like this, you know what to do. Leave me a comment below, like the video, and share it with all of your friends out there on the live streaming platform. If you'd like to help me and this channel continue to grow, there are a few things you can do. Some free things you can do is follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. And if you like what you see here, you'll probably like what you see on over at twitch.tv/wildforgames, where you can hit that follow button or even hit that almighty subscribe button. And some of you have probably even seen in this YouTube video player down below, you can now join to be a member. All the proceeds go back into making higher quality content for all of you out there. Thank you to those that have already joined. I appreciate it so much. I will see you all in the next stream support video coming up real soon. Take care, all. Peace.